Fuck Marvel. Marvel is for pussies. There, I said it. I don't give a fuck. I had to get it off my chest. I had to say this. I'm so sick of Marvel. They fucking ruined superhero movies as we know it. Ruined comic books for everyone. You know, I like the old Marvel, before they got bought out by Disney. But Disney fucking ruined Marvel. Just like how they ruined everything else. They ruined my Star Wars. They ruined my Muppets. They ruined ESPN. ESPN. Where do I even begin with Marvel? They just diluted the product, diluted superhero. They diluted the superhero genre. They put out way too many movies. And then they gave like every superhero character their own movie. Like not every Marvel superhero should have his own movie. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, that was some goofy shit that really didn't need to be made into a movie. It had so many fucking stupid characters in it. It's like, you can't take this shit seriously. Like, you got a fucking talking raccoon. Then another character in the group is a fucking tree. Then you got some weird looking alien dude played by Bautista. Guardians of the Galaxy fucking sucked. That shit was whack. I watched like 10 minutes of it, then I like turned it off. Fuck Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck Doctor Strange. Fuck the Immortals. I mean, they're just overdoing it right now. Like, they need to slow down. Well, they turned all the major characters in the movies. Now they're like doing all these minor characters, and it's not having the same effect. Just, I hate this. Marvel is so mainstream now. Like, it just ruins everything. Marvel's not cool because it's mainstream. Like, I miss the old Marvel from the 90s, back when it was underground. Like, back when they just did comic books, cartoon TV shows, and video games. That was it. Yeah, I liked it back then. But this shit they got now is just, And it's not edgy either. It's like all watered down PG-13 garbage. They gotta please the kiddies, Yeah, I'm a DC fan. Yeah, I prefer DC over Marvel. The content they put out is like, it's edgier, it's more mature. They got a lot of more interesting shows on HBO Max. Titans, that's a good show. But they ended it just recently, like prematurely, just after the 4th season. That wasn't necessary. What else? I think there was a Superman show, Superman and his wife, showing Superman as a family man. I don't want to see that. Like, I don't give a shit about Superman's kids. I really don't. Just focus on Superman. Yeah, man, I like DC way better. My only complaint with DC is that they focus too much on the Batman catalog. They got Batman, then they got the Joker, then the Joker's girlfriend, and then the girlfriend of the Joker's girlfriend. And they got Catwoman. Gave her own movies. The dude with one eye, I forgot his name. Deadshot. Or the other dude, Slade Wilson. That was the guy that inspired Deadpool. I forget what was it? Deathstroke. I think that was the dude. Yeah, But yeah, let me get back to Marvel. Just Marvel is just it's just ruining the comic book genre, man. It's like back when it was underground, Marvel was cool. You know that's when I was most proud to be a comic book fan. You know, back when nobody knew about anything I was reading, when it was just strictly underground. But now that everybody's into it, it's no longer fun. Yeah, you go to like a cosplay convention and people are dressed up like all these like superhero characters now. It's not cool. Like you get like all these hot chicks at these Comic Con conventions dressed up like superheroes, all these hot chicks in superhero outfits. They're like, I'm a nerd. Like, no, you're not, bitch. You're fucking hot. You're gorgeous. You're not a nerd. I've dated nerds before. I know what a nerd looks like. I've dated nerdy chicks. They're fucking ugly. Like, okay, yeah, like the last girlfriend I've had, she looked like Velma from Scooby Doo. Just like completely unattractive at all. That's a nerd for you. That's a real nerd. Now some hot chick with tig old bitties and a big ass wearing a Superwoman outfit or Wonder Woman. Like, no, bitch, you're not a nerd. You need to cut that shit out. You're ruining it for the real nerds out here. But yeah, man, Marvel's for pussies, man. All these people that are watching it now, yeah, they're not real nerds. They're not real comic book fans. You know, they're like casual fans now. But yeah, I used to like Marvel probably when the superhero movies first started coming out. I thought it was cool. Like when the first X-Men movie came out, the first Spider-Man movie came out, I thought it was cool to see these characters that I know from the comic books come to life on the big screen. It was an exciting feeling like that first time, but I'll never get that feeling back again. Like it's gone. Like seeing the Incredible Hulk on the comic books pages and come to life on the screen. It was nothing like it, man. It was cool, but that feeling's gone, you know. Just Marvel, they just ruined it, man. I'm angry and I'm bitter. It's like every time I turn on a YouTube or the news or something, talking about some new superhero movie or some dumb shit. They put too much stuff on the market, man. It's not fun anymore. Like fuck it, I'm start switching over to independent comics to get away from Marvel. Dark Horse, I like them. Hellboy, The Goon, that's some good shit. IDW comic books, I like them. They do like Ninja Turtles and shit. G.I. Joe. I think they do Sonic too. I actually own a stock of IDW comic books on the stock exchange market. Got one share. I didn't just go out and pick it. It was just something random. I saw a list of different stocks to buy. I saw it. So I bought it. Yeah, I'm rooting for DC all the way. I know they're a mess right now. It's just complete anarchy behind the scenes. A big shakeup going on. It's like they don't know what they're doing. You know, they tried to be like Marvel with the shared universe, but it didn't work out. They should have never did that. They should have just, stick to doing standalone movies like, the Dark Knight trilogy. That was revolutionary. To make things serious and realistic. That was cool. But then they went in the wrong direction and kept making things darker and darker, like Batman versus Superman. That wasn't necessary. It was too fucking dark. I didn't even watch that movie because it was too dark. And then Suicide Squad, that shit was goofy. The sequel, reboot, or whatever, that was way better. That was stupid that they did a spin-off show where they focused on a minor character from that. John Cena gave him his own show. Like, that show, it kind of sucked. I think that was the wrong dude to give a spin-off show about. It pissed me off that he killed a couple of people in that movie, like one of the original cast members from the first, Suicide Squad. At least I think that prison guard dude, yeah. Yeah. And then they gave Penguin his own show. Like, what the fuck? Penguin? Why Penguin, that ugly motherfucker? They should have killed him off in the Batman movie. I'm like, they should have did that. Like, instead they let everybody live at the end. I'm like, that was dumb. Like, nobody wants to see him again. Like, because when the sequel comes out, they want to see new villains, not the same motherfucker again. But yeah, I'm probably going to check out the Penguin show. Of course I will. Another Batman spinoff. Like I said, yeah, there's too many in the Batman catalog. They need to focus more on these other characters, lesser known DC characters. They need to do more stuff with Superman. Then, the Aquaman movie was cool too. I like that. Do more stuff with him. The Wonder Woman movies, I didn't see those. I don't really care. I should check it out if I feel like it. No, probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. But back to Marvel. I'm so sick of those motherfuckers, man. Fuck Marvel. Marvel could eat a dick. Disney just fucked up Marvel, man. I'm mad. Okay, folks, that's my time. I had to get that out of my system. Marvel, they went too mainstream. It pissed me off. I'm out here repping DC. People like to forget about DC. They tend to act like it doesn't exist. Like, DC, we out here, baby. We're going to come back hard. We're going to come back swinging. Gonna knock fucking Marvel out. Later, folks. I got some video games to play right now. Gotta get back to my games. See you next time on the Jason Buff Podcast.